In this video, I'm going to talk about measurement plan. So there are, of course, many different ways of performing a measurement plan. Here, that's not going to be from a senior web analyst, but mostly for beginners. So the first thing that we need to have in order to define a measurement plan is, of course, to have a website. Here, definitely ChatGPT is really handy because instead of making a search on Google or a traditional search engine in which you are looking for a specific website, you can really ask it to ChatGPT. So in my case, I pick me up a random French website, which is an e-commerce store about vegan food. And instead of bringing you results which are not specific to what you are looking for, such as you could end up with directories, with Wikipedia listing, and that kind of noise on the search engine, here at least ChatGPT is able to really fit your expectations. So here I don't know why, but he picked me two. I decided to take the second one that I never heard about. As you can see, it's fully in French. Of course, I know French, but I don't know this website at all. And I decided to pick it up, and here is my prompt. So visit the veganshop.fr and define me a web analytics tracking plan for it. So not measurement plan, but tracking plan, so to say specialized in the, let's say, in the data collection. Take into consideration that the solution that I'm using is Matomo Analytics. I want to have it in one column, the tag name, then the description of the tag, then the action to trigger the tag, then a link to the corresponding Matomo documentation, and an empty column in order to practice quality assessment. It should be a CSV table that I can easily copy and paste in a spreadsheet. And this is the final result that I got. So I just make a copy over here, and then I go over here, and I made my paste thing, and I just added in bold the beginning and the table, so we can double check it. So of course we want to measure the page view on the website, so for any page load. And then the product view is going to be fired every time someone's click on the product. It lacks a bit of precision, could be. Now definitely this one is good. Okay, I was wrong. Add to cart, track when a product is added to the cart. Add to cart button. Checkout initiation, track the checkout process, then track. So this is all correct to me. This is all good, and those links, I know them a bit. They are good as well. I'm just concerned about this one. I'm not 100% sure that we are on a single page application. I can definitely have a look back over here. I doubt that we are dealing with the SPA website. So I think that this one is a bit wrong. We can maybe check out the source code. It's a WordPress website, so definitely not a SPA. So this is not correct. But for the rest, do we have a search bar? We do have a search bar. Do we have a newsletter sign up? Do we have a newsletter sign up? I'm afraid we don't. So this is wrong. Definitely wrong. So yes, there's no newsletter. So this is something that we'll have to correct. Blog article view. This is true. There's a video and social share. So video. Are there any videos? There isn't. Okay, and social share, I think. Are there any? I don't think so. Okay, so those are wrong, though it's still interesting. So we're gonna make some change here. So there's no social. There's no newsletter, no social. What do we say? No video. So adapt the tracking plan and also add a column, with the tracking code that I wish the developer include. Okay, and and I'll do scroll tracking. Scroll tracking for the blog post. And we're going to see what it comes up with. So I have this additional column, which is interesting because he find out that it needs to be before the quality assessment, which is a good thing because when I do quality assessment, that's the thing that I do at the end. In the meantime, I'm just going to delete all of this because I don't need it anymore. And then if I go back over here, we'll probably have finished. So let's see how it goes. Okay, and as you can see, the scroll tracking is added properly. So now if I'm just waiting for the final, okay, you can copy it. And what we're going to see is the tracking code correct? By the way, I wish he could have added, oh, he added it, the heading of each. Okay, so I'm currently using Calc. And as you can see here, so Matomo documentation link, and let's see about the tracking code. So he added me properly the scroll tracking, and I can have a look at the tracking code. So the tracking code is wrong for those lines. I mean, that's not really the way we should go. There's a special tracking code for this within Matomo, but I guess ChatGPT doesn't know it yet, so it's pushing them as an event, which is not 100% wrong. It's kind of the second solution we could have gone for. Dealing with the e-commerce order, it's not correct. Okay, this one is not correct, but it's a good start, I will say. And the good thing that I can see over here is that the Matomo documentation link this time is more correct. So this time he went for developer.matomo.org, whereas before he was picking up, as far as I remember, just the general tracking documentation. So I would say that that's really good because, in fact, in a measurement plan or in a tracking plan, we don't really copy and paste over here the e-commerce tracking code because it's kind of a very long tracking code. So I will say that's the result that we have over here is kind of interesting. It got it wrong though for the over here for the scroll tracking. It's better to send it as an event, but that's clearly something that we could have easily identified and correct on our own. And if I let's say move back to the previous version, as you can see, no, it was using in fact the right documentation since the beginning. So here it's me who was wrong. And that's everything that I wanted to show you. So even though it's not 100% perfect, at least it already makes you the work a little bit easier. It definitely show you what you can expect from it. And of course, you can after make it more accessible and say, okay, my client is French, so I need it in French. Please add me as well the name of the website in this document, so as the URL. Okay, and of course, even if it's not advisable to send personal information to ChatGPT, technically that's as well something that you can do. If you really want to have your document kind of 100% perfect on which you don't, let's say, add any other things to it, that's definitely something that you can do. So here, as you can see, just pick up name of the tag, description, trigger, link to the documentation. So everything has been translated. Here, there's just this word which looks funny to me, which means like starting up the cache machine. Let's say that's one way to say it. But for the rest, it looks correct. So if I just go over here, that I just go back here, I delete, that I copy it, I will definitely get my measurement plan, starting plan, vue du page, vue du produit. So this is correct. correct as well. And I guess this is correct. I mean, this is mostly correct. Track safe search is correct, which is a good thing because that's not an easy tracker to find. And over here, I have the feeling that he decided not to include it within the document, but to put it more next to it.